guys, welcome back to my channel. It is a beautiful day outside in Illinois today, and I finally did my makeup for the first time in a week, and I decided I was going to curl my hair, and I thought it would be super fun to walk you guys through that and give you a little tutorial on how I get my curly hair look. I get a lot of compliments on it from my friends, coworkers, Instagram comments, so I thought I would show you how I do it. It takes me less than 10 minutes, super easy. I am not good at doing hair whatsoever, and I think it turns out pretty well, so if I can do it, you can definitely do it. The first thing I want to do before I get into it is go over the products I use. So the first thing that I was going with is like an oil to get my hair looking nice and shiny. So I usually use the Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. I blow dried my hair today. Normally when I go to sleep, I let my hair air dry, and then in the morning, if I decide to style it, going with the oil, curl it and everything. But I did blow dry my hair today, so I already use this, so I won't be using that in this tutorial. Then the next thing before you iron your hair, you're gonna wanna use a heat protectant. So I use a heat protectant every time that I style my hair, just to protect it from getting any damage. I've been really good about not putting heat on my hair as much. I colored it a couple months ago, and since then, since it's looked pretty healthy on its own, I just don't really feel the need to style it, and my hair is naturally pretty straight, so I can get by with not having to do it every single day. But when I do, I know that it's important to use a heat protectant, so I use the Hot Toddy by Dry Bar. So this is heat resistant up to 450 degrees. It smells really good. It goes in my hair nice and easy. It doesn't make it feel sticky. I don't feel any buildup. So I use that every single time. Then once we're done curling my hair, I always go in with a dry shampoo just to add some texture to the roots. So I have two that I love. So I'll use the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe texturizing dry shampoo. This smells like coconuts. It smells delicious. It's really affordable. I think it's like $5 or $6 at Ulta, and it does the job. So I do like that one. But then I also have my high-end one. This is also by Dry Bar. It is the Detox Dry Shampoo. So I use this pretty much every day if I'm not washing my hair. In between washes, I'll use this. It smells really good. One thing I'm not crazy about is it does kind of leave a white cast if you spray too much. I should probably get a colored one, but it smells good. It gets the job done, leaves my hair feeling fresh. So I'll use this one during the week pretty much. Then the last thing that I use is obviously a hairspray. So the one that I have here is the Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray. This one also smells really good. It has a nice finish, and it doesn't give me any like crunchy buildup in my hair, so I can run my fingers through it. It looks super natural, so I really enjoy this one. And then obviously we're gonna need a hairbrush to brush through your hair. This is by Wet Brush. Looks kind of nasty. I need to clean it out. Then you'll need a hair tie as well, or elastic, whatever you use. I use these Invisibobbles to separate my hair and put it into sections. I have thinner hair, so I just do 2 sections, and that's usually fine for me. If you have thicker hair, you might want to do like 3 or 4. And then the last thing that you will need obviously is a curling wand. So I have the T3 curling wand. I have the 3-in-1 trio, so I'll just show you the sizes. So what I'm going to be using today, and what I use pretty much every day, is the 1-inch rod. So these just attach into the base, you lock them in, and they have different sizes so you can get a different type of curl. I use this one because it gives me tighter curls, and then if I brush it out, it's nice and loose and it looks good. Love that one. Then it also comes with a tapered wand, so they're kind of like bigger at the top and towards the bottom get a little tighter. So it's just like a little natural curl. Looks really nice. And then the last one, which I've used this one a couple times, I believe this is like 1.75 inches or maybe 2 inches. This is a really big wand, so if you use this one, the curls are very, very, very loose. Pretty much just like a natural little wave. You couldn't even really tell that you curled it. So I don't use this one too much, but if you like more of a natural look, that is a really nice one. So it has the base here that we just plug and lock it in. I believe it goes up to 450 degrees or 430. This product is a little on the pricier side for sure, but it's definitely an investment, since whenever I style my hair, I usually just curl it. Like I said, my hair is like super straight naturally, so it was worth it to me to purchase this. I love it. I don't regret it. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in, and then we will get into the tutorial. Okay, so my wand is heating up right now. It doesn't take very long, but I went ahead and sectioned my hair. I do have thinner hair, as I mentioned, so I just do 2. So I just start at the top of my ears and kind of just follow it back, and then just throw it up in a little messy bun just so that it sits on top and it doesn't fall down. Then I split my bottom section into 2 halves through the back of my head. So I start from the back and then work my way forward. So I'm gonna brush through that really quick just to make sure that there's no tangles so that it doesn't get stuck while I'm curling it. And then now we're gonna go ahead and start with our heat protectant spray. So I'm gonna shake it a little bit and then go ahead and spray each section like that. And I just spray both sides. And then just brush through to disperse that. Okay, so now we are ready. So my wand should be heated up all the way now, so we're gonna go ahead and start. So as I mentioned, I do start from the back. So I just take a section maybe about 1 inch or so that's probably good. Then I just run my fingers through it. Then I'm gonna take my wand, I'm gonna have it facing down, and then I wrap my hair around it going away from my face. Like that. And then I do leave a little bit of the ends off the rod. I like the ends to be a little looser. I don't want to tight curl all the way down, so I kind of leave a little bit of that. Then I leave it on here for a few seconds and then just unravel it like that. So that is what the curl will look like, and I'm going to let it go to the back. And then I'm going to keep doing the same thing. And each section doesn't need to be perfect, just about 1 inch or maybe a little bit less, just to have some different size curls so they don't all look the same. And I know some people like do one strand away from their face, one towards their face, but I just like to do it all away. And as I mentioned, like this wand, it does heat up super fast and it does get really hot. I turn it up all the way, and because it gets super hot, you really don't need to leave your hair sitting on there for more than a few seconds. I'm sure if you've watched hair tutorials before, you've seen people fry their hair on the curling wand, and that is literally my worst nightmare. So I do not leave it on here for very long. Okay, so now that I am done with the bottom section, I'm going to go ahead and release the top section. Again, I'm going to brush it out just to smooth all the hair out, make sure there aren't any tangles when I'm curling. And then I'm going to be spraying some more heat protectant on both sides. And then brush again to disperse all of that throughout my hair. And then I'll begin curling the next section. Again, I start from the back of my head and then move towards the top. And when I put my hair in the wand, I move away from my face with all of the strands. And this is sped up just for your reference, so it does take me a little bit longer, but I thought I'd speed it up so you don't have to sit through the entire process. Okay, so now I am letting my hair cool off before I decide to brush my fingers through it so that the curls will last a little bit longer. So I run my fingers through it just to loosen up the curls, and then I will flip my head over and do the same thing upside down just to loosen it all up, make it a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to follow it up with my texturizing dry shampoo. This is just going to add some texture and volume to my roots. So I spray that through, and then I will rub my fingers through my hair again just to disperse that around, make sure it doesn't look gunky or anything like that. So then I keep running my fingers through it till I like it. I do this several times. Then we'll follow it up with some hairspray just to keep the curls lasting all day, lock in that volume and that curl. Then I just decide which way I want to part it. And after I've decided that, we are all done. So that will be the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.